I recently visited the Bay of Islands in New Zealand. It's such a stunning place, but to really appreciate and understand it, if you've got a drone, fly your drone over the Bay of Islands and you can get some incredible footage. And in this video, I'll share some of that footage, as well as tips on how to edit photos you take with your drone. The drone I used was a DJI Air 2S. And the images taken, the photo images were in RAW. You need to take them in RAW to get the full functionality of Adobe Light Room Classic to edit your images. So sit back, relax and enjoy these visuals, and stick around to the end on how to edit your photos taken with your drone. Always take your images in RAW, a RAW type, the file type. Set your settings on your app to ensure that the images taken are RAW. So this is the RAW image brought into Adobe Light Room Classic. And as always, you go to File, Import Photos and Videos. You select your file and hit Import, and then you go to the Edit. Okay, we're in the Edit mode. So the first thing you do is you can change this to Adobe Landscape, and automatically you can see the improvements it makes. So that helps a lot immediately. The next thing I like to do is bring up the vibrance to around 30, and then saturation go easy to about 5 or 6. Dehazing, in this instance we want to bring out these turquoise and blue colors of the water, so we are going to dehaze it, and you can see what it does. I'd say to about 38. I'd also take a bit of the highlights down to about there, and the next thing, as it's a raw image, we can denoise it as well, and AI is going to do the denoising for us. Denoising done. What we can do is go to the sharpening, take the sharpening up to about close to 100, and then masking, hold down the Alt key, and then you can go with the slider and choose where you want to refine your sharpening to. and we'll get it to there, about 73. And you can already see this already looks a lot better than the original raw file. Next thing I go up is to the color mixer, and we're going to go saturation first. Now remember, saturation enhances colors, and luminance actually makes colors either lighter or darker. So we start off with the saturation, and we really want to bring out the greens on the islands here, and also the oranges and yellows of the islands. So we're going to bring up those oranges, go easy on the yellow. I don't want to make the water too yellow, so about there. The greens, really, we don't want to go too much. You can see it's bringing also a bit too much green into the water, about there. The agos we can really boost up, beautiful agua colors, and the blues as well to about there, and a bit of purple and magenta. Then we go to the luminance, and here we can play around. You can see the oranges. Look at the oranges on the island. By increasing the luminance, you get this glow of the red soils or the red sands on those islands. Very, very good. The yellows as well, brings out a bit of the yellows on the islands to about there. The greens, we can also lift them a bit. The aguas, definitely. And the blues we rather keep on the darker side to keep that contrast between the turquoise and the dark blues. And we're just about done, folks. It's a basic edit, bringing your drone shots, raw files, into Adobe Light Room Classic, and doing a basic edit like this in less than 5 minutes, and you can see the change it makes. So this little icon here, you can see the difference between before and after. So if you hold that down, this was the raw file before any edits, and that's after. Before and after. Quite a dramatic increase. I hope you found this useful. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. I'll appreciate it, and see you very soon in the next one.